Welcome back, everyone, to the Irish Furian. I am the Irish Furian. Uh, this is Treason from Within Part 6. Um, Dysfunctional backgrounds. Okay. This actually could be a much bigger video, a much deeper video. Um, this is about people, and it's not really treason. I suppose you could say the same for any of them, really, but it's people who have had broken dysfunctional backgrounds, which has ended up with them having their roots severed. What do I mean by roots severed? Um, I had a dysfunctional background, and it took me years to heal that and to see with compassion where my parents were coming from, and to see it viscerally, to feel it, so that the anger and the feelings of neglect and feelings of, now, not to say my background was a mixed bag. It wasn't I wasn't completely neglected and or mistreated, but I think I had a common enough upbringing in Ireland whereby um, there was abuse through neglect, and there was abuse through emotional abuse through what would you say, the parents being um, not knowing how to make themselves happy. And I think that a lot of people growing up of my era and even after have had dysfunctional backgrounds whereby they feel so bad about that background, and so it's so barren to them emotionally that the love wasn't there, the care, the attention wasn't there sufficiently enough to actually want them to be connected to that, and actually they disavow their identity as Irish people. And so, as I said, this could be a much bigger video, much more in depth, but I believe that that is also a major factor in why many Irish people seek identity elsewhere. They seek it through, we say, American black culture, American African American culture, in slang, in response. You even hear it sometimes, the way people respond really quickly. They don't speak like an Irish person. They speak, and I know, again, this is, you can put this down to American imperialism and all the rest of it, and uh, the liberalization through capitalist economy and all the rest. I get that, but what I'm talking about is, we say, a more direct um, emotional disconnection from one's roots because of neglect or direct abuse. So you can see why it's treason, because people are reaching out to other cultures and other nationalities to bring them in and to make them a part of who they are. And I see this oftentimes with many people that I have friended online. They end up going out with somebody from a different nationality, and then they go to those countries, and they end up seeking, just all the time seeking, that love, that sense of connection that they themselves have severed because of their own uh, um, barren wasteland of a childhood. And so uh, that's it for this video. And it is, these people end up working for, we say, against Irish interests because they don't feel Irish, because they've severed their connection. And I was severing the video there before it was actually finished, but I'll just keep going for a little bit more. Um, yeah, they they seek what they don't have elsewhere. In other words, like grass in far fields are greener, you know. And so they look at these other cultures which seem warmer, more cohesive. The identity is more of a collective. They haven't been as inverted or usurped in their identity, and so they seek that rather than actually addressing their own severed roots. You know, or down here actually, yep, the severing of their own roots, they actually seek other people's roots. And so I think this is a major factor for why Ireland has gone the way it has gone, because um, there has been such a history of abuse and um, dysfunction in this country. And I think not all. I mean, you see perfectly healthy working families, and I always think of myself half and half. Maybe I'm wrong in a percentage, but I go around now and I see young couples, and they're fantastic. They're Irish couples, like they're having two, three, four kids. I was like, geez, that's the way to go. And obviously they can't be doing that if they have a broken past. But then you get others who do. So it's a mixed bag. But I do think that is a very strong contributing factor to why Ireland has lost its identity through all these individual units. When I say units, I mean people that make up the whole, seeking that love elsewhere that they didn't get in their own past. And I think this is an issue. I myself have gone through this journey myself personally, and I have healed my roots, and I've healed my past, and I have grown in love and understanding for what went before me. And so I know that this is a very difficult task for a lot of people, and that there's an awful lot of pain that has to be touched. The wound has to be gone into. And the majority of people just won't do that. And that's fair enough. But that healing will never take place until that happens. So this is Treason from Within, number 6. Dysfunctional and abusive histories, I think is what I'm going to call it. We'll see when it comes to titling. All right, take care. Have a good day, folks.